Jason, so tell us, where did you start in your entrepreneurship and some of the lessons that you teach, but what are some of the mistakes early on? It's like, okay, you know what, entrepreneur, this is why you're working 100 hours a week, and this is why you switch working from someone else. Just now you just switch the role and you're still working just as hard and not as smart.
So I spent the first 13 years of my professional career, I was in ministry, pastoral ministry. I've got a degree in biblical studies and ministry, and I thought I would spend the rest of my life doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And then in 2005, 2006, I made a decision. It's like, I don't think this is for me. This is not where I need to be. Where can I go to actually make a difference in the world? And I decided that going into teaching school would be the thing. So I went back to school, got a master's in education, started teaching school, and again thought, hey, this is where I'm going to be for the rest of my life. This is something I truly enjoy. I'm very good at it. The kids like it. The
Mm-hmm.
administration was a big fan of mine. I mean, I was doing really well as a teacher. And then in 2010, my principal came to me and sat me down and said, hey, unfortunately, I got to cut some teaching positions in the school district, in this building for next year. And you don't have tenure. You're the last guy hired. And that's how we have to make that decision. And that was devastating because I honestly thought teaching and education was going to be the thing I do for the rest of my life. So I had to make a decision of what to do next. And ultimately, it's a very long story, but I will skip all the sort of details. Ultimately, I made a decision to start a company, and that company ultimately ended up becoming a very successful multi-million-dollar company, twice recognized in Inc. magazine as one of the fastest growing privately held companies in the country, listed in Entrepreneur 360 in their magazine as one of the best entrepreneurial companies in the country. I mean, things were great, but the mistake I made is I didn't plan for my exit. And it didn't even occur to me because when I started the company, I honestly was only concerned with making $3,000 a month because that's what I made as a school teacher. That's what I brought home. I just needed to make $3,000 a month. And I didn't even think about what it would be to exit at
Yeah.
some point in the future. And if you build a building, if you and I, you're in real estate, like let's say you and I come together and we say, we're going to buy a plot of land, we're going to build a building on this land. And we build this beautiful building. It's wonderful, wonderful building, but it only has one door in and there's no
Mm-hmm.
exit. What would we call that building? As pretty as it might be, it's still a jail. It's a prison. And most business owners do the same thing. I did it. Many millions of others have done the same thing. We build a business with one way in and no way out. And once we start thinking about getting out, the business is not set up to let us out. That's what happened to me. I had a multi-million-dollar business with a seven-figure bottom line, and it was worth nothing. Hey there, it's the Real Jason Duncan. Thank you for watching this video. If you are an entrepreneur and you've ever thought about what it's going to be like when you get ready to exit your business, I'm the guy you want to follow. So make sure that you've subscribed to this channel and go check out the link in the description, therealjasonduncan.com. Check out the resources I've got for people just like you as an entrepreneur who's trying to get his life back, get her life back, get your time and freedom back. We've got a couple other videos you might be interested in. There's one here and there's one here. If that's what you want as an entrepreneur, if you're being trapped in your business, then I can help you get out of that. So go to therealjasonduncan.com. The link is in the description and check out one of these videos. I'll see you next time.